What's going on, boys? I got the MLB picks for you for Monday, July 21st. Now, before I get into anything, if you boys could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. It would help me out a ton, so I'd really appreciate if you guys could go and do that. Now, obviously, I do have that code on Chalkboard still. It's going to be SBL as per usual. Now, I love Chalkboard. I tell you guys this all the time. Chalkboard is an amazing betting app for sure. One of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite. Super low lines, super high payouts. I love what they're doing over there at Chalkboard. If you guys have not heard of Chalkboard or you guys just have not downloaded their app, make sure you guys go download that. If you guys throw in that code SBL, you're going to get all their free plays that they put up for every single sport, every single day, as well as a 100% deposit match up to $100 in all the green states you see right here, and a deposit match of up to 50% in all the purple states. Basically, what that deposit match means is it's in the name right there. They're going to match your deposit, so you're going to get some free money when you sign up. So that's absolutely awesome. On top of those free squares are absolutely awesome. Makes it super, super easy to hit your play. So if you guys go download the app, you're going to get both of those. So you guys can help me out a ton. I can help you guys out a ton. It'd be awesome. Now, obviously, our last few videos, we are on quite a run right now. This was 3 videos ago. This was 2 videos ago. And then our last video, we had a little two-man. Obviously, Manny Machado, 9th inning home run. That sucked for us. But our last video, we took Jose Ramirez, hitter fantasy score. He hit a home run, so that absolutely cashed. And then we had Juan Soto at 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He had 7. So as of right now, we are sitting at a 6-2 run, and those 2 plays that missed was a 9th inning home run and Juan Soto missing by .5. So we are that close to an 8-0 sweep right now in the last 3 videos. We are on a huge run right now. I'm super, super pleased with that. Now, to get into our video for today, I would like to say, though, sorry about the background, and also I apologize for not posting yesterday. I just moved to Texas. I was flying back to California. I'm staying at my parents' house in California for a couple weeks, so background's going to be a little bit weird, but that is why I did not post last night, so I apologize, boys. But nonetheless, we got a video for today, so no worries at all. Now, our first play is actually going to be Paul Skeens. We're taking him over 6.5 pitcher strikeouts. Now, obviously, as you could see, he has not been playing super well at all. That's the All-Star game, so we're not really going to look at that at all. But other than that, his last 4 games have not been super spectacular by any means, but I'm really not too worried about that. It's Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is a dog, but on top of that, he's playing against Detroit, and he's played them 2 times in his career already. One time last year, one time this year. Both of those games, he allowed only 3 hits and 9 Ks both times. So obviously, a little bit of consistency there for sure. But 3 hits and 9 Ks is a ton. He just does not really let them do anything, and he strikes them out a lot. So I'm super, super pleased with this as our first play. Obviously, as I said, he has not been playing super well, but he plays really well against the Tigers in particular. So I'm still super confident in this. Paul Skeens, obviously a dog, so really, really not too worried about that at all. Now, our second play is going to be Trey Turner. We are taking him under his 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Now, obviously, for obvious reasons, you can see right here, he's been playing terribly as well. He has just been not good at all, but I love this play a ton because he's playing against Walker Buehler tomorrow. That is who Boston is starting. Now, in Trey Turner's career against Walker Buehler, he has 14 at bats and 0 hits on top of 5 Ks. So obviously, 14 at bats, that amounts to about probably 4 games ish, 3, 4 games, maybe even 5, but doesn't really matter. 0 hits in 14 at bats, 0 walks, or not 0 walks, 1 walk, but his on base percentage against him is a .067. That is absolutely terrible. He does not play well against Walker Buehler at all. He has 5 Ks against him as well, so he's just terrible, terrible, super bad against Walker Buehler. So I love this play a lot. Less than 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He has been going under this a ton anyways, and he's just really, really bad against Buehler. So I love that play as our second one. Super, super confident in that. Now, to get into our third and final play, we're moving pretty quick here, boys. We got Brandon Nimmo. Now, we're taking him over 6.5 hitter fantasy score, if my thing wants to not autocorrect. 6.5 hitter fantasy score for Brandon Nimmo. Now, obviously, he, like the other two, have not been playing super well. Obviously 19 against Cincy, 7 against Cincy still cashes, but not been playing great. However, the pitcher he's playing against tomorrow, he absolutely smokes him. The Angels are starting Tyler Anderson, who already to begin with is not a good pitcher whatsoever. He is really, really bad. But in his career, Brandon Nimmo is 8 for 15 at bats. So obviously that is really, really good. It amounts to a .533 batting average, which is amazing, obviously. I know some guys don't really know anything about baseball. They don't really like betting on baseball, but for you boys who do know baseball, that is a huge batting average. That is about double of what like the league average is, so that's absolutely awesome. Brandon Nimmo plays super, super well against Tyler Anderson, so I'm super pleased with that. Obviously, like I said, 8 hits in 15 at-bats. Amazing right there. On top of that, he's got 1 walk, and one of those hits was a home run, so he just plays super, super well against him. I love that a lot. Um, and obviously, Tyler Anderson is just not a very good pitcher anyways, but Brandon Nimmo is far and away the best Mets batter against Tyler Anderson. So I love that play a ton. I think all 3 of the plays we've got are super, super good. I'm very confident in these 3 right here. So just to go over them really quickly, Paul Skeens, more than 6.5 pitcher strikeouts. He averages 9 against Detroit in the 2 games he's played. He's had 9 both times. So super, super pleased with that. Obviously, 9 is a ton of strikeouts. So I'm super happy with that. Paul Skeens is a dog, and Detroit's batting is not the greatest at all. Our second one is Trey Turner, less than 7.5 hitter fantasy score. He bats terribly against Walker Buehler, so I'm super, super pleased with this one as well. He has 0 hits in 14 at bats, so obviously there is not a ton to be happy about for any of the overs for Trey Turner, so slam the under on him. And then our third and final play, Brandon Nimmo, more than 6.5 hitter fantasy score. Like I said, 8 hits in 15 at bats, one of those being a home run and a walk on top of that. And I don't think I mentioned it, but he's only struck out 3 times against the guy. So really, really good stuff from Brandon Nimmo against Tyler Anderson. Super, super pleased with it. Now, those are going to be our 3 plays for Monday the 21st, boys. Before I get out of here, if you guys could, again, drop a like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. Like I said at the beginning, it helps me out a ton. Takes you guys literally 2 seconds, so that'd be absolutely sick. Also, the link to my VIP picks and the link to Chalkboard are going to be down in my description. Now, I've said it before, but I keep seeing you guys go on to Winnable to try and find my VIP picks, and I've had a couple of you guys sign up for the free picks. Like I said before about that, obviously I post all my free picks up here on YouTube, so there's really never going to be anything in that free picks thing. There's just no way for me to take that off of my winnable page. So if you guys do go check out the VIP picks and you see that free picks tab, there's not going to be anything in there. I'm sorry, boys, but obviously I do post my picks up here on YouTube, so really no reason for me to put anything in there. Other than that, like I said, the link to Chalkboard's going to be right next to it. Super easy for you guys to find, just right down there in the description, right next to each other. But other than that, I've got nothing more for you guys. So I love you, boys. I will see you tomorrow.